And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing FortressCraft Evolved. Well, as you can see, I've got quite a bit of an attack coming, and I realized that DJ recently made a change. Not recently, but one of the last big changes he made was the fact that once you build the C5, your threat reducers stop working. So we are in for a little bit of a treat here. We've got missile production ready to go, and might as well, while this process is going, might as well charge the OET. And to do that, let's first get, as you can see, it basically cleared out, like I said, cleared all of this stuff out, and kind of made a mess of things here. So we want to get that going. I need to grab the one, oh wait, I put it over here, didn't I? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Awesome. Oh, snow. All right, so let's get this baby going. Now that we're kind of going directly into the tier 5 stuff, or tier 4 stuff, let's get some of these attacks underway or reduced here. I kind of want to eliminate the surface. I wish I could pull in more eyes, but I've got 400 of these, 300 of those, and you know, any lens you can upgrade to the chrome lens, and that's really what I'm wanting, are lots of eyes for the chrome lenses, and we've got quite a bit of material here for them. So let's just grab what we have in here. The bosses that were cruising in here came down, so that's good. The missile strikes are going gangbusters right now. Full on war. That's what this is. Spiderbot is doing his thing. However, after we charge the OAT and destroy a corner, which will probably be that corner over there, I am going to shut down Spiderbot's charging and missile production, because I don't want, 10,000 extra missiles sitting around. There's really nothing you can do with them after the surface attacks are over. There's really no use for them. So I want to shut down. So Spiderbot has a full 100. There's 300, so that's two whole charges that he can do. So let's just shut this down completely, because my missiles are able to really wreck some stuff here. I'm just gonna take all of this lithium out, because he has another at least full charge, and I don't want him to end the surface attacks just wandering around. I kind of want him to park on the dock and stay there. I think one more should be done. There we go. And put this in there. How am I doing on lithium? I'm doing okay. I might as well grab 1,000 out of it. I don't think I have very much. Whoop. I don't think I have very much rough rock that I can put in here. How much? I only have 28, yeah. So that's not going to be very much at all. 14 left. I should be able to finish that off. That's good. Want to keep these here because the excuse me, these have lithium in them, and so I want these to finish off next time he docks, which is actually right now. So he will dock, pull in 300 or 150, and I took somebody's advice. I put one of Tricky's hoppers, and he actually fills up extremely fast with one of Tricky's hoppers next there. So that is a good thing. So he will recharge and go out and fight the good fight right away. Now, for missile production, I want to kind of stifle missile production. So we are going to take out this, and this should no longer siphon or push these into there. So once these empty out, that is going to be it for my missiles. Granted, I have 3,000 or 4,000 missiles backed up, so I've got lots of missiles, and considering each attack is about, I don't know, 200 or 300. Now this is charging. Make sure all of these are going. If any of them are defunct, then we can try to solve it. Although it'd be kind of hard to go in there because all the jet wash would kill us very, very quickly. So all those ran through. We've got this thing backed up now. Nice. And we have how many left in the system? 8 in there, and not very many. We don't have very many extra. So let me grab, I don't want like, oh, 50 is good. So let's throw in like 50 empty canisters into one of these. And on top of all of that, we need to do some research, because even if we went down and got that ore, we still wouldn't have anything to do. We couldn't smelt it because we need this large-scale research, and it uses 512 of each of these. So on my other side over there, I've actually been grabbing them as they fill up, and I want to start that project. I have the crystal cutter head ready to go, and let's throw that in there just because it needs one of them, which is a weird requirement, but it should be in here somewhere. Where is my crystal cutter head? Hello, hello. Oh, maybe I didn't build it yet. Let me craft that really quick. So crystal cutter head, yeah, I didn't craft it yet. I grabbed the ingredients, so I was ready. Okay, crystal cutter head, you can go in. So now it should be able to pull this one crystal cutter head in and process it. However it chooses to pull out, I'm not sure. There's the crystal cutter head. And now these turbines are revving up. And that will put a stymie on my production here a little bit, because these are not going to get all the power they demand. But like I said, I've got so many missiles backed up right now. Plus we're kind of shutting down missile production. Yeah, see, I have all those, this whole line full of fuel, and then I've got another 400 sitting up here. So I've got lots of fuel for lots of missiles yet. Not worried about that. So I've got plenty to go around. Got a couple hundred cluster missiles, a few thousand plasma imbueds, plus all of these. There's 2, 4, 6, 8,200, 1,200 missiles just sitting here. Plus these go up, and there's a whole bunch of hoppers up there, so lots and lots of missiles. I'm not too concerned with missiles right now. I've got 2,000 gold wire sitting here for the eventual arc smelter upgrade. So now that I'm producing these pods over here, as soon as these are full, I want to basically shut this down. So I'm going to have to keep a close eye. These are all at 49, so let's give it a little bit longer. Once they're at about oh, I would say 80 or so. I'm going to shut it down and move all these components and the research assemblers back over there so I can have a little bit more control over that. Plus, we're not really farming resin right now. Basically farmed as much as we can. And the system is having a little tough time right now keeping up with me. Let's go down and grab whatever ore that we can. Let's see if we can build another hard rock grinder before we go off here. Let's see. This is under mining hard rock grinder. So we need 9 of these. Yeah, we got lots of resin now. Lots and lots of resin. And let's see. I think we're pretty well set up here. OET is charging. We are at probably not a whole lot right now. 8%. So yeah, it takes a while for that thing to charge. Even with 32 turbines on it, it takes a while to charge it. Now if I could build 4 geothermals or even more geothermals and stuff all that geothermal power in there, that would go a long ways too. And let's see how this thing keeps pointing. It'll point at the closest cryoplasm. So it was like pointing over there, and it was pointing over there, and now it's pointing over here. I actually want to scan that cryoplasm if I can. So let's see if I can find a way out here. Perfect. And I'm going to cover this back up because I'll probably come back from a different direction. So we want to kind of go back here and see where this cryoplasm is coming in at. Looks like there's a ruby or so over here. That's interesting. Bunch of rubies over here. Oh, and there's sand. Great. That's going to help the frame rate quite a bit. Falling sand is... Oh, I can't. Come on. There we go. Okay, so that's a bummer. Yeah, you just keep going in one of the directions and you should see it. There it is. So there's 2 different types of cryoplasm. There is the regular kind of solid type, and there's the more liquid type that tends to fall, just like sand or water or whatever. And one, it's interesting, one has a capital P, and one has a lowercase p in the cryoplasm. So there is the cryoplasm. And it is very cold if you touch it. So don't touch it. Sometimes if you build your C5 and you go out right away, and you build up right away an area where you know the cryoplasm is going to spawn, you can actually run out and scan the spawner before it actually spawns any cryoplasm, which is kind of cool. So I'm going to kind of head this way. This is a huge open area. I'm pretty sure this is going to be completely filled with cryoplasm by the time we're done. So hit K, and these spawners will also show up on your map. Let's see, why aren't there any over here? They show up purple. I'm not seeing any purple over here. That's kind of weird. normally, because I think that's my C5 right there. So there's the two on that side. I should have one over here somewhere. Not sure why I don't. Oh, there it is, way over there. So I'm going the right direction. So let's just go straight from here. And another. And there's the cryoplasm. It's already embedded, unfortunately. Or is it? See if I can get it. Oh, shoot. A good vein of crystal over here. See if there's a little window in there. I don't think so. Yeah, that's a good sized, I think. Oh no, it's not. No. I love running into those 100 sized. Oh, there's really no way through here, is there? Uh-oh. Oh, I thought I was dead meat there for a second. Really? Emeralds. Nice. There should be another one over here. Let's check our hollow base. I'm not sure if it's going to be... Oh, it's going to be... Oh, it should be around here. There it is, right there. Let's see if we can find our way to it. Yes, there it is. And there it is. We can scan it. Should we try to box it in while it's still doesn't know what it's doing? Not sure how far out to go, but let's go out like this. Now at any time this thing could really start spawning cryoplasm, because it kind of goes in waves. So be very, very careful. You could easily basically be completely consumed with cryoplasm. I kind of want to dig it out this way too. Just to be safe. That's the cryoplasm right there. So let's start from here. Box this baby in. Now, yeah, again, it'll break out, but not nearly as fast as it would normally. Hope I have enough construction paste on me. Perfect. All right. And then again, this is just one of 8, so it's kind of a futile effort, but it's kind of fun to see what happens after it's been boxed in a little bit. It will try to poke out, so Just hope for the best. Last time I did this, it didn't really work too well, but, you know, I'm going to try anyway. Oh well. Let all of these catch up before you leave the area. It's a good idea. And obviously it can build up, it can dig down. So this is just a side-to-side sort of thing. And yeah, this takes a while. Hopefully it'll get done before too long. Because this, like, again, at any time, this thing could immediately... And when it starts spawning, when it surges, it goes quickly. Very quickly. So now it should be running along this side, I think. Yep. I'm just going to stay in this area. But that'll have to do it for this episode. So I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.